Coming up on the first episode of February, why the iPhone 4 can't handle Siri, what's the best iOS device, and we put heytell to the test. All that and plenty more on this episode of Mac Mania. This is Mac Mania, episode 22, for February 6, 2012. Lee out, Elliot in. Welcome everyone to Mac Mania, episode 22, and this is the show where we give you, yes, you, your weekly dose of Apple news wherever you may be watching. You could be watching on our live stream where we've started about 40 minutes late, or you could be watching on YouTube at our pre-record, and hopefully this week I get it up earlier. Now joining us we have, now by the way we have a different kind of setup because VidBlaster is just a piece of shit, but joining me right over here, over, just, you know what I mean, over that way on the camera, on the camera it is, on the camera it's the left is Mark Knight, our regular host. Hello Mark.
Hello.
And to his left is Elliot Lyons, from Legend Elliot 94.
Hi.
Did I get that right, or?
Yeah, that's fine,
yeah, right. I thought, just making sure. So, we've got a show today.
He's been on the Christmas show once, but
yeah, he was there on the Christmas show, and you can actually find an actual recording of that. Mark's got one on his channel. That's kind of the same. You don't hear the audio that much. But yeah. Also, I forgot to introduce someone else. Let me just get it up. I've got someone behind me that I want to introduce you to. She's also going to be on the show. We're not doing that much, but it's my my cat Lilly, who is actually sleeping because it took us ages to set up. So she fell asleep, but I'll wake her up in the meantime. But anyway, let's get into some Apple news. Mark, do you want to hit us off with our first story?
Yep, I need to open it up.
Okay.
Sorry. Why Apple's A5 is too big for the iPhone 4 won't get Siri. I've got to wait for it to open because the internet's been really slow. So basically it's saying that iPhone 4 will not get Siri, but it doesn't really make sense because the iPhone's already out. Apple's A5 processor includes noise resolution, currently in license from a startup called, I can't read.
So basically you're just saying that it's basically too big to fit Siri in. That's basically what they're saying, yeah. So yeah. It just means that we will definitely not get Siri in the iPhone 4, which we didn't really know that for a fact. We don't know that much about well, we do know much about the A5 chip. So now they've got the iPhone 4S. Do you reckon maybe now they might, when they maybe release a new iPod or an iPad, that will have the A5? But hang on, the iPad does have the A5 chip, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, but it doesn't have Siri,
yeah,
which is
but
really odd, but never mind.
Yeah, iPad can fit Siri in.
Hopefully, the iPad 3 and the iPod 5,
yeah,
and maybe the iPhone 6, when that comes out, will have Siri in it.
Yeah.
She's excellent, because I'm definitely going to get the new iPod.
Yeah.
I'm getting it. Yeah, so am I.
Do you have any
bit out of date.
Do you have any thoughts on Siri, Elliot?
Yeah, it's really good actually, and my brother got an iPhone in December, and I couldn't believe how it worked so well. Like, you just speak to it and it gives you a reply to anything, searches the web, sends text,
brilliant.
Does things. It's just so good. It is really good.
I would love to get it, but unfortunately I don't have the money for it.
See, this is my I don't think it really, in my opinion, nothing can beat Siri at the moment. I think Siri just works. I have a Motorola Defy. This is my phone. It runs Android. It has the speech recognition on it. So it's nothing like Siri though. See, I can't say. I can say stuff, but I can't say really, like, sometimes it just doesn't understand me. Like, I'll say something. AFL fixture 2012. See if it understands that. It was tested here. I was testing it the other day. It doesn't work. Like, it will work with some things you say, but sometimes it won't understand you. And see, look, it takes too while to load as well. Siri loads, like 5 seconds or something. And see, look, it says it's a server problem. See, nothing can beat Siri. And I've been looking in, I think it's the utilities or business category. There's been developers releasing speech recognition apps for your iPod and so on. But they're not really rated good. So obviously some people are trying to copy Siri and try to make Siri for the iPod and that. But I don't think anything could really beat Siri in my opinion. I think it's just at the moment it's rolling on. It'd be really good to see it on. Definitely, probably the iPod. It would be really good for music if you were. See, a lot of people do use the iPod for music, and it would be great to just if you're listening to some music in the car, especially if you hook it up. A lot of people do now hook their iPods up to the car, like that wireless thing. They hook it up, and it would be good to just say play such and such song. So
That'd
yeah,
be good.
that would be really good, and I think nothing can beat Siri at the moment, unless someone brings out something that's really understanding. And what can I say? Nothing can really beat Siri at the moment.
Yeah. With Siri, if it comes to the iPod, which it probably won't be probably as good as the iPhone, because you can't just go in public places without internet and just say Siri do this, because it probably won't work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Do you reckon, Elliot? Do you reckon it will come to the iPod or even possibly the iPad?
Yeah, I think it would eventually. I mean, they've got to make it possible, obviously. And if they bring out a new iPad, or I think are they going to announce a new one this year at some point? Or?
It was rumoured. It was rumoured at the end of February. We haven't actually been hearing much about the iPad since the start of January. But we haven't heard much about it now. It's just kind of gone away.
Yeah, because they could put it into the new one. They just, we won't know until they announce it. But
yeah.
I don't think that they could put it in.
Yeah.
Be grand if they do.
But I think the use of it would be different. It would be more to do with business, because a lot of people who go to work use the iPad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's it would, like I said, it would be really good on the iPod, because the iPod's basically a music player pretty much, and also it can be obviously used as a portable computer. But the iPad, yeah, because I guess people do use their iPad for music, but it's normally for browsing the web and stuff as well, and playing apps as well.
Yeah, it's more like a network.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just yeah. But
you can actually turn it into it, because you can get a case with a keyboard with it and use it as a little netbook.
Exactly. Yeah, the Bluetooth keyboard that you can hook it up with. So it's interesting to see if it come into the iPad. I reckon Apple will probably think about maybe putting it into the iPod. If there is a new iPod this year, we don't know for sure. Well, you would think there would be, because it is isn't it the top portable gaming device at the moment, the biggest one? It beats the Nintendo DS, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. But anyway.
I think so.
Yeah. So I guess we can move on now to our next story, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just got. Let me find it. Actually, I think it was in Mac Daily News. It's hard to keep up with the two apps that we use, but here it is. Apple has released a security update for Snow Leopard, which is the older version. You're running Snow Leopard, aren't you, Mark?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, so you would get this. I'm surprised that they're updating Snow Leopard when they obviously want, everyone to be upgrading to Lion. What do you think about this?
Well, with the Lion thing, apparently you Elliot said Rob's got it. Is that right? And it says really slow.
Yeah, because his old MacBook it needs more RAM to run it, and it's running really slow. So that's the downside to it.
Yeah, so I probably won't get it. I want my computer to be fast, so my editing software. So
Yeah.
we'll stick to Snow Leopard for now, but when I upgrade my MacBook in 5 years' time, then I'll probably there'll probably be a new software out by then, but then I'll stick to Snow Leopard for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Lion, Elliot? Have you played around with it or anything, or seen it?
Well, I've only seen it. I haven't actually been on it.
Right.
Obviously, if it runs fast and you've got the right computer for it, it's really good. You know, like some of the new features I've put into it. I can't remember off the top of my head what they were, but I've had a go at Rob's on. I've seen it, and it looks really good. It looks a bit easier to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob said it's easier to use. Yeah.
Somebody said it's a bit like the iPad. It was
Yeah,
when
it definitely is,
it's a
because
bit
it's
like
got...
the iPad.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I went into, when was it? I went away it was Monday, I think it was, or Tuesday. I went into town, which is our town, and went into JB Hi-Fi. And like they do, they have the Macs and stuff, and they obviously had all their Macs with Lion on it, because now when you get a Mac, it's going to have Lion on it. Well, at least if it's from Apple, or anywhere else, if it's something like a MacBook, like Mark got, it won't have Lion on it. And I had a little bit of a play around, having a trackpad, and I forgot that I knew it was running Lion, but I forgot that it did the page thing, and I must have swiped it or something, and it went to the next page. You know how it does that? But no,
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with Lion. I think it's probably a whole new experience, and I like the thing with the documents when you use, I think it's Pages. You use that, and it basically auto saves what you do and stuff. I like that, and I like things that do that auto save things, because if you accidentally turn off your computer, or I like it how it does it on all the PlayStation games that I play. It auto saves it, so I like that feature. That's really good, especially for business. I think definitely business people would appreciate that.
I will be testing it out if I go to an Apple store when I'm in London, the Lion, and see what it's like.
Yeah,
I've never actually used it.
I tell you what, I went in the Apple store in Regent Street Friday, and I don't know if you noticed that, like how they do transactions now, like when you buy something, but they use an iPhone it's like a little machine, and the actual people who work there can actually, you can pay for things anywhere in the store. It's got like a card machine attached to, so the iPhone's used as a scanner, and you actually pay and like put your card at the bottom, and then you give them your email, and then they send you an email of the receipt. So it's all electronic now.
That is good, except when it goes wrong. But when it goes wrong, it's not good.
Oh, yeah, well, it was really fast though, because my friend bought an iPhone case, and it went straight through, and he got an email with his receipt, so it's really good.
That's cool, that.
Yeah,
I'll have to go in there.
I did that until I went in there. So
will we be going in there?
Oh yeah.
We'll have to go in there.
It's right near the train station, mate.
Alright,
Yeah.
that's alright.
So that's the flagship Apple store in London.
The only thing with Apple stores, they're ever so packed. They're always packed full of people.
Yeah, I noticed that. I've only, don't laugh at me, but I've only ever been in an Apple store once, because we have...
Same here.
We have no... Because we have... See, where I am, I'm down... I'm in Australia, and I'm down the bottom, there's the little island, that's Tasmania. We have no Apple stores here. We have a thing called Nextbyte, which is basically an Apple reseller. So basically and we have JB Hi-Fi that it also sells Apple stuff. We don't actually have an Apple store. The only last time I went to an Apple store, and it was the first time, was in Queensland when I went there in the Gold Coast. They had their big shopping mall, and they had an Apple store in there. It's pretty sad that we don't have an Apple store in here. We probably will get one in the future, but
yeah.
There's none around here where me and Elliot are.
Yeah, go on, Mark.
There's none where an Elliot's store where me and Elliot are. They've got to somewhere else on Lakeside, which is an Apple store, which I went last year.
There's actually
Lakeside, I go there lots. So.
Yeah, there's
I've
actually
been in Lakeside once, and
there's actually no Apple stores here in the actual state. Like, to get to an Apple store, you probably need to fly somewhere like Melbourne or Queensland. So, but we hopefully we'll get one later in the future. It's just Tasmania's not really a big kind of state, but oh well. We've got Nextbyte and JB Hi-Fi, and we've also got which one's the other one that sells them? Dick Smith, I think, sells them. Yeah, I think that's all. I think so.
For the people who are watching,
Sorry.
For the people who are watching who don't know what Lakeside is, it's a big like shopping centre, like a mall, basically. It's bar shops everywhere, outside, inside. It's absolutely massive. There's someone in the wrong in the chat room.
It's about 20-minute drive from where I am.
Uh-oh.
Now, I've actually just realised that
You're looking for more news?
I've just realised that...
your video's gone.
Yeah, I just realised the
Back
video's
now.
been gone for ages, well, since we've started on Ustream, because Vidblast was imported to what's his name, to the Ustream, so it didn't get it. But sorry, Mega, and everyone else into the chat room. You can see now. Yeah, that's it. So thank you very much. I need to check the chat room more regularly, because I haven't been checking the chat room often. But anyway, also, I want to ask a question to both of you, and I don't think you even know the answer to this. Do you? Well, you probably do. Actually, no. I'll ask it differently. Do any of you have a lot of app crashes? Does your apps crash regularly? You know what I mean? You know, when you're...
yeah, go on.
Yeah, when you're playing something, say you're playing, I don't know, an app, or you're in an app, and this happened to me yesterday on Facebook, and it just closed. You know how it does that? You know, it crashes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had that a couple of times.
Right.
I do have that. I can be in an app and suddenly it'll just shut off.
Yeah. And the question's been
I have no idea why.
The question's been just floated around. Does iOS app crashes crash more than Android apps? I don't find Android apps to crash a lot, because I've got an Android as well. So I don't have a problem with Android. It happened a few times over my trip. Facebook crashed. I don't find those crashes occur a lot on iOS. It's just sometimes just certain apps just decide to crash all of a sudden. There might be a few bugs in the apps though. It can't be because of the iOS device. It has to be because of the actual app, you would think. So that's just a question for everyone. If you want to email us your question, please do so at macmania71@gmail.com. And Lily, what do you think about this? Do you think the Android apps? I know you can't see her because you've got my actual video, but what do you think about it? Okay, just lick your tail then, and just lick
the
yourself.
video keeps going, Elliot.
Sorry?
Is it me or the video keep going?
Mine's still up.
You might have to put it on low quality or something. But
hang on.
anyway, no, yeah. You remember that happened last time on the Christmas show? Yeah, Mark's is gone now. But anyway,
I
don't think Lily has an opinion. You can't see her because you've got the my actual camera. Let me just change to the Minicam. There we go. There's my
I'm
cat,
back now.
and she's licking herself. She doesn't even have. She's not even being a part of the show. I thought she was, but anyway.
I'm back now.
Anyway, yeah, you're back. Yeah, you're back.
It's 10 o'clock.
Anyway, as you just heard, it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock, and that means it's
Well,
time.
there it is.
Oh, have we went through all the Apple news? Is that all we need to really discuss, or is there any more? Or
But the only other thing that I found was about the the new textbook app that's coming out. You can buy textbooks and
yep.
electronically. So that's good.
Yeah, we
So
actually.
I don't know if you want to talk about that or.
Yeah, we actually covered the event live, which went okay, I guess. We actually did that live with myself and Mark, and Lee also joined us.
Alright.
So we did it live, and yeah, I woke up at 3 o'clock a.m. to actually, watch the blogs of what was happening.
He's mad.
But no, what do you think about the textbooks, Elliot? It'd be good to hear your opinion.
It's good. I think it's one that I think it's really good because a lot of people where I go to school or college, they've got iPads, and obviously it'll be really good if you could have an iPad and use it at school, and it's easy to carry around. You know, I've got to carry all those textbooks around because I've got this textbook and it's really thick. It's so heavy.
I just got to
carry an iPad.
I just got to carry all this stuff. I've got to carry this. I've got to carry a pencil case. When I go to maths, I've got to carry this bloody huge folder with all my books and stuff in it, and then the bloody the textbooks.
Yeah.
We have like 2 textbooks, and we don't even use the other one. Yeah, that's.
See, this textbook weighs a ton. I mean, it's not. It doesn't look that thick, but it actually is really heavy.
And the thing.
And
the thing that actually kind of I guess bugs me is also you've got to when you have homework, you've got to actually take the textbooks home, and that's when you've got to fit them in your bag, because my bag's not very big. It's only a regular school bag.
yeah.
I can't fit everything in there. But anyway, it's good to be able to have textbooks on your iPad, and I think it's a more better experience, to tell you the truth. Wouldn't you think? Yeah. And you don't have all these pages.
It'd be much easier for the future.
Yeah, and you don't have all these
Everyone's got to
pages
get used to
everywhere.
it, get all this new software.
Yeah.
All the schools have got to get updated now.
Yeah. just have
That's a big
iPads
benefit.
instead of a library.
Yep.
That'd be good. But then you have people trying to nick them.
Yeah, I heard my school was only down the road. I heard that someone broke in and smashed all the iPads or something, but I don't think that's true, because I don't see any broken windows or anything. But anyway, alright, question of the week. It's your turn, Mark, because it's your turn, because Lee's not here, and I did mine last week. So what's your question of the week?
What is your favourite iOS device?
You want to go first, Elliot? Or?
Well, so iOS, so that can be anything that's an iOS. So it's probably got to be iPhone 4S. I mean, and obviously it's the best one out, and because of it, I think it's the Siri as well. So, but is that not part of iOS or? But it was.
It is,
isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the iPhone.
Exactly.
Yeah, runs the iOS. Yeah, it's
Alright,
either
so
any of the
that's gotta be the
iPhones.
most.
It's either any of the iPhones, any of the iPads, or any of the iPods. So.
Max. Oh, yeah, the Max.
Yeah,
Do Max have iOS?
No,
I've
they
only
run.
really had to go on the iPhone. Sorry.
Do you want to go?
Yeah,
Mark?
Jacob.
iPods.
Well, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I'm kind of tossed between. Look, I'm kind of tossed between all of them, because they're all good. There's nothing. It's not like, oh, it's not like the iPhone's better than the iPod. In my opinion, it definitely depends on what you want to do. If you want a phone and you want something to call, you also want a music player or something, I guess the iPhone would be good for you. If you just want something like on here, I can do everything pretty much now with except make phone calls, but with Voxer and all those sort of apps, you can make you can do things and socialise much more better on your iPod. It's just a really good experience with the iPod, but the iPad is a nice, probably the best tablet yet. Probably at the moment on the market. I probably have to go to the iPad. I just think it's you know, it's a nice gaming kind of platform. It's, you know, something that if you don't want a computer now, you don't even need a computer anymore. You can now set up the iPad now with the iOS 5 that came out last year. You don't have to own a computer. You can just pick up an iPad, not even owning a computer. And now with iCloud and stuff, you can completely just have the iPad as your computer. You can do basically anything on it. You can do documents with the iWork, so Pages, Keynote, and also what's the other one? Numbers. And also you can get iMovie, you can get GarageBand, you can do basically anything on it that you would do on a regular computer. You probably wouldn't be able to do everything, but just everything that you would love to do. So I probably have to say the iPad, but I do like the iPod Touch, and I do like the iPhone as well. You can't go past the iPhone. The nice you know, display, Retina display, which is actually comes to my point, which is something that the iPad does not have at the moment. But it is definitely, the iPhone is really good, and the iPod, you know, it's great. And if only they would put a 1040, no, what's a 1080. That's it. Yeah, I forgot. I just had a blank out there. But 1080 camera in this thing. This would be a beauty of a device, a more beauty of a device. I would take this around if it had a decent camera, but I'm not going to take it around because it doesn't have.
That's one thing the iPhone's got in it, the iPhone 4S.
Yeah, exactly.
HD video call.
And I think it's wanted in the iPod. And I mentioned this last week, didn't I, Mark? Was it last week? This would, you know, this is what if they're going to bring out a new iPod, this is what they could include. It's a pocket device. You can put it in your pocket, and I think people would take pictures on this now that it's got the back and front facing camera. What can I say? But I do think the iPad's probably the best, but it's tossed between the iPhone 4S at the moment because, you know, there's many things that the iPad does not have that the iPhone 4S does have. So I'm going to say iPad, but it's kind of hard. What's your answer, Mark?
Well, I'm going to say the iPhone 4S only because I remember going to the Apple store. Well, it wasn't Apple store. I was in London, O2 Arena, and I went into the O2 shop. I wasn't with O2 or anything, and this bloke kept coming up to me saying, "Do you want to come to O2? You want to come to O2?" And it was actually, we were testing out the iPhone 4S, and it was really good because you could really ask really weird questions, and that's what I like about Siri. You can ask strange questions.
You can ask anything.
Yeah, pretty much. You can even ask where the
it will give you an answer. That's what's so good about it. I couldn't believe it when I was like using it. I was like, wow.
I remember when Chris Perello did his unboxing, and he asked where to hide a dead body, and he gave a list of questions. I thought that was funny.
In fact, yeah, it comes up with a list of places, doesn't it? Like nearest lakes, nearest
Mines,
fields,
lakes,
nearest parks. It's like, wow.
It's brilliant. So I think I'm going to go with the 4S,
Alright.
which I hope to get in the future.
I'm getting it next month. I can't wait.
Are you doing an unboxing?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, well,
so
I've just been seeing what Lilly thinks and what's her answer, and she actually thinks that the iPod Touch is actually the best device because it's a music player. So even though she's asleep, which people can see on the video, she did say the iPod. Didn't you, Lilly? Yeah, she just said yes. So yeah. Anyway, all right. I'm just including my cat in the broadcast. That's fine.
I wonder what happens if you put Siri to your cat when she moves.
Wow. Anyway.
You have to try that out.
Yeah, I
have you seen the video of the cat playing Fruit Ninja?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's funny.
Oh, that's good, isn't it? That's such a good game, though. That's like your cat can play. It's like, wow.
Right. Okay, alright, well,
Don't hit the bomb.
I guess it's time now for the
app section.
The app section. We probably will call it the app section because I do have like a tweak kind of thing to show everyone. But do you want to go first with the testing of this app? As everyone knows,
Yes,
as Mikey in the chat room would know, and everyone that watched Mac Mania last week, if you watched it on YouTube, I remember it's up now. I'm sorry it came up late because I had problems with Movie Maker, so I had to kind of do it in my other editing software, and that took like ages. And I did that on the Wednesday. And I didn't have time. I needed to go to bed because I needed to get up early and go on my trip. So I couldn't upload it until Sunday. I uploaded it first thing when I got back, and it's now up there. So youtube.com/Bevtv main channel. Remember, we have a new channel now due to reasons that basically YouTube kicked me off my channel. That's all. That's basically the reason. So
they don't like Bevtv.
Yeah, they don't like Bevtv at all, no. But anyway, that's my new channel. But you can check out previous Mac Mania videos at youtube.com/Bevtv1. Let me just get the app here.
Now this app we're testing is called Heytell. It's a bit like Boxer, but it's different. We're going to test this out. Heytell.
So it says hold and speak.
Yeah.
Mark, I've got it actually on you, so...
Yeah, if you hold and speak, I should get the message.
So, the
Do you have a
problem
mic?
is though...
Do
no,
I have to...
that's the problem.
Do I have to... So do
I
I...
was just about to say that, and then you said it.
I probably will...
You want to try it out, Jacob?
hang on, let me just add you to my... So, invite via email? No, I don't want to invite it via email, I already did.
No, I've got it already.
Delete your app. Okay, so if I just talk...
Did you get headphones with your iPod?
Me?
No, Elliot.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have, but they don't come... The iPod ones don't come with your mic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't. It's only iPhone.
Alright, so do I hold... So... I'm gonna choose a recipient. That's what I'm doing.
See how good this
So
works.
it come up with Mark is either not registered with heytell or their privacy settings prevent them from accepting messages. Mark, can you add me? Have you got me? I think you should invite me or something. Or my email is jacobbevis@yahoo.com.au. Just gave away my private email there, but oh well. You got it, Mark?
I think I know. Who are you? Right, I have not added myself, that's right.
Sorry?
This is me, right.
Yeah, it says you're not registered as well.
Right, now it's low, so you'll be able to find me now, I think.
Okay.
I'll try it now.
Yeah, and it's loading now. So yeah, I think I've got it. So let me just speak. Hello, Mark. Hello, are you there? Hello. This is Mac Mania. Say hello, Lilly. Okay, there we go. Did you get it?
That's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got some headphones from Amazon,
Right.
so let's try it out.
Alright.
Has my voice changed?
Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Oh.
Your voice.
Has my voice changed?
No, which way? Hello,
Is it
testing, 1, 2,
still-
3. Yeah, it seems normal.
Does it sound like I'm on helium?
Yeah, it seems normal. No.
So I got it. I got it.
Oh man, I'm
Although, yes, I got it. So it works. It works. Although I don't find this very, I don't find this better than Boxer because I think this is kind of, I found this, I found this just to try and find. You have to add the contact to your actual contacts, which I think is kind of stupid. It's an okay app. What do you think, Mark? Do you think it's better than Voxer or what?
Yeah.
Do you think it is?
I don't know. I've not really used it before, so
Right.
I prefer Voxer, but he's there for a backup if Voxer decides not to
Yeah.
work for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you heard of Voxer, Elliot?
No.
It's basically the same, but
Like a walkie-talkie.
different, and probably way different than heytell. So that's an alright app. I think it's okay. I'll probably have to play around with it a bit more, but I would rather use Voxer. What would everyone in the chat room think? What does everyone prefer, Voxer or heytell? Email us if you can, macmania71@gmail.com. And I probably should bring this up now. I reckon we should one time, Mark, do like a question and answer show kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, we should do.
You can also tweet us as well,
Yeah,
MacMania71.
tweet us right on the Facebook fan page, facebook.com/macmania71. You'll get in contact with us. So,
Yeah, so Elliot, what is your favourite app?
yeah, we'll go with the app of the week now.
My favourite app. Well, I downloaded Sketchbook, for the iPod. I got Sketchbook. That's
Yeah, is
my
that free?
favourite. Yeah.
Oh, I forget that.
I downloaded that the other day. I tend to play more games than like proper apps. I play Fruit Ninja a lot.
Yeah.
That's good. I couldn't get Sims Free Play because I haven't got the latest version of OpenGL, so.
Does it have World Adventures and all the others on there? Can you play that or?
No, not on the App Store. No.
I don't know. I don't like the Sims. I don't like the Sims games on the iPod.
I've got the Sims.
Right. Oh yeah. Do you like it?
You have to buy that.
Yeah, I got it.
Do
It's like 99p one time.
you like the Sims on the iPod, Elliot? Let's just clarify this. Elliot's a big Sims fan, so he'd probably be definitely the best person to get Sims advice from.
As me as well.
Oh, and as Mark.
Yeah, I have. So the Sims Free Play works in real time. So wherever, like the real time of the day. So
Yeah.
you're
Right.
like now it'll be 18 minutes past 10 in the morning. Yeah, it'll be the morning when you decide to play it here. So because you're in Australia, it'll be night time on the game.
Yeah.
So it works in real time. So you obviously have to actually go to work and stuff like that on the game. The
I don't think I
graphics
like
are
that bit.
improved. The graphics are improved on it, and there's hardly any load screens. You sort of just go from house to house, playing different houses, all in one town. So
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really like The Sims on the iPod. I did do a review of World Adventures for this month in The Sims 3. But I'm not too keen. I prefer apps on the computer where you can actually got a
I
mouse
agree.
and a keyboard.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's kind of
I think,
it's okay. It's not the worst kind of app, but it doesn't really give you that much features. It's definitely but it's good though. I do like.
It might be better on the iPad, I think.
Yeah, I've seen. Well, it is kind of the same as well. I've seen, but
More because the iPod's a small screen, so the iPad would be better.
I think it's a bit basic.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because it's just you in a house. It's like it reminds me of The Sims 1.
Yeah.
I played it for ages.
I mean, the graphics are not bad, but there's loads of screens, and I suppose at least you can go to the town and go to buy mode, because you've got buy mode. Let's just go on something. So it's just basic, just it's his bedroom, I think, and you have to unlock stuff again. So
Yeah, which is a bit weird.
it's It's like, it reminds me of the PS2 versions.
Oh, I love the PS2 version. Oh, I tell you, that was probably the best Sims. Sims 2 was definitely, and it still is, even though I got Sims 3 Pets for the PlayStation, is definitely the best probably Sims game that I've ever played. Because
this is town. I'm on town view now.
That's nice.
And you can visit the town, walk to.
Yeah.
So he'll walk to the town. And yeah, so it, you know. Visit. Oh, there we go. Visit the lake. So it's got slightly load screens.
Yeah, which is fast, which is good.
It is fast. And now I'm at the lake, and you can go fishing, and I think you can go fishing at somewhere.
Yeah, you can go fishing on the here. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty basic stuff. Fountain. Oh yeah, there we go, it's fishing. Go fishing.
Although, for the game, even though I kind of think it's kind of pricey, isn't it like $5 I think or something? It's kind of, you know, it's kind of pricey for something that, you know, is kind of not as great and
sometimes they do special deals where you can get it for free or 69p.
They did when it was free for one day. I got it for 99 cents one time, and you know, I don't have them installed on my iPhone.
Yeah, I got World Adventures for free.
They're on my iCloud, so you know. But anyway, they're okay. So what was your app of the week, Elliot?
Well, could it be a game?
Yeah, it could be a game or it could be an app. App of the week just means
Fruit Ninja's the one that I'm playing most of the time.
That's
so
a good one, yeah.
It's got to be
Fruit Ninja is a good game.
It is a good game. It's one of the biggest ones. So Mark, what's yours then?
Mine is heytell.
Heytell, right?
Okay, so
Yeah.
alright. Yeah.
Arcade mode.
Good on Fruit Ninja.
I'm doing it backwards. Oh my god.
Skills.
It's hard.
Well, yeah, it's
It's
hard,
hard
to
to
do.
do backwards.
Yeah. Alright, so app of the week for Elliot is Fruit Ninja. Is it 99 cents or is it free? Or is it larger than that? I've got it.
It was 69p, which
Yeah,
I don't know
right.
what that is.
So that's that would be 99 cents, I'm pretty sure, in Australia. Thanks, Elliot.
Probably.
Mark, your app of the week for this week.
Heytell.
You going to explain what that is? Because I don't think any of our viewers would have no idea what it would be. Other than it sounds like...
Heytell is like that boxer we did last week.
Oh, is
He's
it?
like a voice sending thingy majig.
Oh, I thought you meant something else. I didn't actually realise. Oh, you know, heytell... It sounds a little bit like hotel, but it's heytell. But anyway, fair enough. So is that?
Did you use it in a hotel?
Sorry?
Yeah.
You can use it in a hotel.
Yeah, if you had Wi-Fi. Jacob?
Oh yeah, my app of the week. Well, before I do my app of the, or should I do my app of the week first? I've got a little tweak, but I might do that after. I might do that after my app of the week. My app of the week. Now, last week I did two apps. One of them was Real Tennis 09. I've kind of changed my mind. I think that's not as good a game as what I'm going to show you now. This game that I've got here is called Hit Tennis 2. Does any of you have it?
No.
No.
Basically, it's a tennis game, obviously, because... Yeah?
Yeah. I think my friends actually got that.
Right. Someone's annoying me on Facebook, but anyway. So I think this is really better than than Real Tennis that I showed last week. This is more newer, and Real Tennis 09 is from 2009. So basically, what you do is you basically it's just rackets. I might be able to show you on the iToy here. Let me just get the let me just set up here. Sorry, but let me just set up here. Oh, I can't connect to it. Okay, I'm having. Okay, I don't know if you can see. You can probably see. I don't know if any of the viewers can see. Basically, this is the interface you get.
No, we can't. We see your hand.
I'm not going to be able to do this. Hang on. I'll just change it back to my other one. Sorry, guys. So, okay, so I'll just put it on my full screen for the viewers to see, so they can see properly. So basically, this is the interface that you get. Now, you're not going to be able to see very much. Now, you've got one player, two player. The two player, I don't know what the hell that is. You basically are presented with basically two screens. I reckon you can sit it on the floor and you can have two screens. I don't know if you can do via Bluetooth or not. That's just stupid. Games should have Bluetooth now, and you should be able to do multiplayer via Bluetooth. Basically, you can go single match or do a new one. I'll go Jack Filbert or whatever his name is. I've had 5 wins against him. Basically, you hit the racket. So basically, what you do is you hit. Basically, you use your finger up and down. And if you want to go that way, you go that way. If you want to go that way, you go that way. It's kind of hard to do when you're trying to do it, but basically, I'll just climb maybe. I don't know, can you see that? You probably can't.
Nope.
You probably can't see the iPad.
Kind of.
Can you see the iPod, like me actually holding the iPod?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just. Can you watch? Can you see my hand? Yeah, good. So
Yeah.
Just so the hand movements. Basically, you just go. So there we go.
Wow.
There we go. So I got a point there. So that's a pretty good app, and it's free, and that's what I like about these kind of apps. They're free, and it's so addictive in my opinion. I'm trying to beat this pro person at the moment. It's actually really, really, really addictive. So get it for yourself. I do recommend Elliot, Mark, and everyone else to get it because it's a good app and it's free. Doesn't charge you anything. So get it now at the iTunes. The App Store.
What's it called?
It's called Hit Tennis 2, free. It's a great app, and I recommend everyone getting it. It'll be worthwhile, definitely. So, oh yeah, I wanted to show you a tweak as well. Now, I don't know if any of you actually hate doing this, but it was a question. I got this advice from Brian Tong of CNET. He got a question asked. Hi, I just got a. Basically, it said. I've got an iPod Touch. I just got an iPod Touch. I think it was an iPhone. And the person who was asking hates how they have to always go into the settings to do stuff. You know how maybe you'd like to turn off your Wi-Fi all the time, or you want to connect to different Wi-Fi's, and you always have to go into the settings or something like that. Does anyone here hate that?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay, yeah. Well, basically, there's this thing where you can actually get shortcuts for the settings. So what you do is you go into Safari. You probably can't see this, but I'll try and do it on the iToy in a minute. You probably won't be able to see this. Actually, no. I'll probably nice doorbell. Get out. This is live, so get out. I swore at her a couple of episodes ago. Did you hear that? I remember that, Mark. I muted it on the YouTube.
I think so, yeah.
But anyway, she's gonna come in again in a minute. She always takes the cat in the shower. Isn't that weird? You take the cat in the shower.
Takes the cat in the shower.
Yeah, you take the cat in the shower.
What the hell?
There it is, mate. Why are you trying to stuff up the show?
I bet the cat's like, no, get me out.
I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. I'm a cat, get me out of here.
I'm a cat, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely going in the best bits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing in the best bits now, folks. Didn't do one last year, but anyway.
Christmas is over. We've got another 24 months.
Yeah.
24 months.
Anyway, back to the shortcut after that blooper. And by the way, guys, you're going on YouTube. You know that, and you're also on Ustream as well. If you go to a website on your, if you go to your browser on the the Safari browser, go to brdrck.me/settings. Again, that is brdrck.me/settings. It will take you to this page. Let me just. No, you can't see that. Hang on. It takes you to these like shortcuts, as you can see here. Can you see that? See?
Yeah.
So you can see there notifications, or let's do Bluetooth. What you do is you click on that, so I clicked on it, and it'll take me to a page where it says install Bluetooth shortcut. You can do that, or you can go to this button here, right there, that brings up add bookmark, add to reading list, add to home screen. What you want to do is do add to home screen, and then it'll be added to your home screen. So you can just name it. So I've named it Bluetooth, as you can see. You can't really see, but anyway. Then just click add, and it'll be added to your your home, your where all your apps are. So see there, there's a shortcut there that says Bluetooth. Can you see that, or at the see?
Yeah.
If I click on that, it goes to that, and it will take me straight to the Bluetooth page onto the settings. It takes just a little mini, and see it has Bluetooth there. See, did you see that? Took
Yeah.
you straight to the Bluetooth. How cool is that? You can actually do shortcuts, and also the thing is when you add say a web page to your iPod, it doesn't really have an icon. This one here it does. It's a pretty good shortcut thing if you want a shortcut from your settings. What do you think about this, Mark? Elliot?
Yeah, it's really good, I think.
Yeah.
I'll have to test it out later.
Yeah,
I think it's really good.
brdrck.me/settings is where you can go, and
There'll be a link down below.
yeah, hopefully, yeah, if I remember. So that's a really actual good shortcut, and thank you very much to Brian Tong of the Apple Byte CNET, which you can go check out on YouTube. It's called the Apple Byte. They're part of CNET. We've all heard of CNET, haven't you? Elliot, have you heard of CNET?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, it does it. Yeah, it's obviously the United States one. There's an Australian one and a UK one as well. So that's a really good shortcut. And yeah, that's my app of the week, Hit Tennis 2, and also my I guess tweak. And it's good to actually see that there's something on there that's actually useful, but not for it's not. You don't have to have a jailbroken device, because most of that stuff you need to have a jailbroken device, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's all then. I think that wraps us up on another episode of Mac Mania. We'll go through from Elliot to Mark to me to go through the links. So Elliot, do you want to go through where people can find you?
Yeah. Well, start off with YouTube. youtube.com/legendelliot94. Facebook. Facebook.com/legendelliot94productions. Twitter/legendelliot94. And you can email me at legendelliot94@gmail.com.
I actually checked out your website today because I had to make a lower third, but that didn't happen because VidBlaster. I'm not using VidBlaster. Very good website.
Oh yeah, the actual website address as well is legendary94productions.webs.com.
Yeah, very good website. I like the website, and a nice page. Well, thank you very much, Elliot, for being on. Mark, where can people find you?
Thank you.
We have Mr. Mark UK1, the main channel. Mr. Mark UK1 blogs. This is the vlogging channel. And the newest of all, Mr. Mark UK1 Take 2, which will be all the outtake videos and the behind the scenes. What happens in videos and things have gone wrong, things like that. Moving on to Twitter, we got Mark94 UK and Sim Guru Mark. Moving on to the Facebook page is Mr. Mark UK1. You can find, I think it's facebook.com/Mr. Mark UK1. And then the website is mrmark.tk, mrmarkuk1.tk.
Nice lot of links there. And we thank you very much, Mark. Like always, you're on the show. Well, the maker of it, pretty much. It was your idea.
Yeah.
To make the show, and then it basically graduated on to me being a part of it as well, which is very great. My links, remember the Bevtv website, bevtv1.weebly.com. Also youtube.com/Bevtv main channel is the main channel now. And also you can find old videos, previous recorded videos of Mac Mania, etc. on youtube.com/Bevtv1. There is a youtube.com/Bevtv2, but I probably will take that down just because I might not, but it's not useful to me at the moment. You can follow me on Twitter at BevOB5, follow Bevtv on Twitter at Bevtv1, follow Mac Mania on Twitter at MacMania71. Facebook fan page for Mac Mania is facebook.com/MacMania71, and for Bevtv it's facebook.com/Bevtv. And also you can email us at Mac Mania, myself and Mark, at MacMania71@gmail.com, and ask us what you want to ask us, and we will try and get back to you on the show or email you. And like I said before, I think maybe later, in a few episodes we might do a question and answer show, like a Q&A day that Curtis Parody does and everyone else does as well. Sort of like
that's called a Q&A day. Curtis will rip us up or we'll rip
we'll call it question and answers.
He'll be moaning.
We'll call it question and answers, just be called Mac Mania episode such and such question and answers. But basically you can ask us anything to do with ourselves or anything to do with Mac, because I've got an iPod. And I know a bit of iPhone and iPad as well, and Mark has a Mac now. You can ask him things about a Mac, but we'll do that. We'll do that in a few episodes. We'll try and organise that.
Because if you want to ask me questions to do this month in Sim 3, you can leave a comment down below on this month in Sim 3 episode 11. Or you can ask me a question in general on Ask Mark 2.
Yes. And also, remember guys, I'd like to just pull a plug to Live at Night as well. This Friday I'll be back. Thank you very much to Mark, who took over. It was very good actually. I did watch the recordings, and the Blog TV recordings worked very well as well. I was kind of afraid that it didn't work that well, but we had no choice, so they downloaded perfectly fine. I got some highlights in there. Do you reckon they were nice highlights, Mark? Did you watch all of it, or?
I didn't watch all of it. I was in it. I like the parts where people talk about outnumbered.
Yeah. But anyway, Mark, you did a very good job, and you will probably have to do that again in about...
Hold on a minute, I've got to...
Okay, just well, this is about to wrap up anyway. Oh well, anyway, we'll wrap up the show. Thank you very much everyone for joining us. Like I said, Live at Night, 8 PM Australian Eastern Time, 9 AM UK time, on Bevtv Live at blogtv.com/people/BevOB55. And thank you very much, Elliot, once again for joining us on Mac Mania. Hopefully we'll see Lee again next week, join the panel like he does. But until next time, till next week, remember the change time, 8 PM Australian Eastern, 9 AM GMT. We'll see you next week on our live stream. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, remember you can go and watch us live at Mac Mania 71. Sorry, ustream.tv/channel/Mac Mania 71. Or actually, I should say you can go to macmania71.weebly.com and click on the live stream and chat room tab, and that will guide you to the stream and also our website chat room. Thank you very much, Elliot, once again, and until next time, bye for now.